What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. I hope everyone's great out there. I know we usually start with an intro and then you get me, but now we're starting a little bit different tonight. See the cool background? You guys know what that means? Oh, it's backwards on my screen, but oh well. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing awesome tonight. I want to personally thank every one of you for this awesome journey. We hit 10K. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, everybody. Now, I just realized something a few minutes ago, and I didn't have time to fix it before the stream started. I put every channel that has helped me get to 10K in my description. None of them showed up except for Biggins. He is the only one that you can click on. Everyone else comes up with an error. Don't really know how that happened. I copied the link straight from their channels, but I'll fix it. So I want to make sure that they all have the credit they deserve. But yeah, I was thanking everybody. Biggin, let's see. He's the first thing I think of right now. Biggin, Credence of Mikey, Irish Demon, KCC, People in Court, Time Served, Kermit and Peach, Law Talk with Mike. I don't know. I have to go back through the list because now I'm going to start repeating the list. Anyways, that's what that list of URLs is supposed to be. And yeah, you can't click on it, but I'll fix it. Anyways, thank you everybody for helping me get here. You guys are all awesome. All right, see you soon, buddy. And I also have someone else, another surprise for you. Without further ado, click. There we go.
Hi.
Hi, Heather.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Hi, everybody.
Tonight?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. You look absolutely lovely tonight.
Well, thank you. I had to look my best for your 10K. I'm trying to like pay attention to the chat and it's really difficult. But hi everybody. I see you all saying hi. Peeps, Jonathan, Deborah, Jedi. Thank everybody for coming. You guys are awesome.
We have a fun show tonight for you guys. Heather said this a little bit ago. She doesn't want to hang out all night. She's just going to stay on for a little bit, then jump off. You are always welcome to hang out as long as you want. But we do have a surprise for you. We finally sat down, stopped being lazy, and finished the new intro. So we are about to launch a new intro here in a minute. So get ready for that. But I see a lot of people coming up in chat. Thank all of you for being here. Got a new member. Thank you, Rebecca, for becoming a new member. Welcome to the Cooligans.
And thank you to the Big and Raid. Hey guys, for coming.
Oh, did he raid already?
Yeah, he did.
I was paying way too much attention to your beauty. I was not looking at the chat.
Oh my God, stop. I told you guys, I tell you guys all the time in the chats, Colin is a charmer.
So yeah, I haven't paid attention to chat. Before we do get started though, I do want to send a very special thank you to Jedi for the super chat. It was Venmo, I think, but thank you so much. Very generous. Thank you so much. Also, Sheila, I got your PayPal. I think it was yesterday. Thank you also so much. Very generous. Thank you guys. You guys are both awesome. All right. You guys want to watch?
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Hold on. We got started off right. Now, you know what? I'll let it play out. Then we'll do it right. What's going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What do we think?
So good.
I think we need to. We might need to adjust the volume a little for when I speak at the beginning because I can't really hear it too well. But I feel like everyone else was okay. Yeah, that was just my opinion after watching it live. But
yeah, I agree.
Different.
I think it's a little loud in the beginning.
I think it might be different for us backstage because when we watched the raw clips, there wasn't an issue. So yeah, It might be different because we're backstage. I don't know. We're gonna have to go back and watch it live. All right.
Trish, thank you for the gifted subs or gifted memberships. And Legal Fiction drop in a super chat. Now into 50K.
You can just stay up here and read all the super chats if you want.
Sure.
But yes, thank you, Trish. Very generous. Welcome to the 5 new members. Welcome. Members only stuff every Monday night or every Monday. It's not always at night. It's just sometime on Monday. Tomorrow's Monday. I got to get a members only video ready. Anyways, yes, thank you, Legal Fiction and Lexa. So happy and proud for you, Colin. Congrats on 10K. Thank you so much. All right. It looks like my internet connection just did. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you okay. You've been a little choppy for me. I don't know if everyone else sees that, but
this is generally when my internet connection drops, I dip off video, but I'll just play the video. Let's see if it gets any better. We're starting to Judge Perkins. Ready to go see some Perkins?
obviously.
I'll be.
Versus Marcel Oliver, case S1-359-2311. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke, on behalf of Mr. Oliver.
Mr. Oliver, can you state your name for the record? I think you're on mute or your volume is something going on. Go ahead.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Biggin. Welcome to the
Hey,
party.
y'all.
Look who we have here. Thanks for coming.
No worries. Hold on just a second. I was watching on YouTube and had this one going at the same time. It's like, something's weird.
Yeah, that's generally how it works on my channel. Everything's always weird.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for coming. I was in and out of your chat as much as I could. I was trying to get this all ready to go. I've been a little bit nervous over the last hour, so I've been nailing down the hatches.
Understood. It's surprising how much it takes to get ready.
It is. I don't know how long you're going to hang out tonight, Biggin. The last video I put on this clip is especially for you. But it is the last video. So again, I know you just did your stream, and I know you always eat dinner after your stream. So if you're still around at the end of the video,
Okay.
you're gonna love it. But if you have to catch it tomorrow, then that's okay too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can stay on for a little bit, but like you said, I'm at work at about 5:15 every morning. So yeah, I got to get my sleep. I'm old.
I just appreciate you jumping on. Also, Biggin, this is my girlfriend, Heather. Heather, this is Biggin. I don't know if
Hi.
you guys have formally met yet.
It's nice to formally meet you.
Nice to formally meet you. Congratulations. Y'all make a handsome couple. Absolutely.
Thank you.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
She makes me look good. I know. Like,
Yeah, I'm the same way.
right? When it's just me on stream, you're like, yeah, this guy's whatever. But then when she's next to me, it's like, oh, this guy's whatever.
Oh my God.
absolutely.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm batting above my average. That's for sure. With Miss Biggin.
Yep.
Pretty.
Yep. All right, let's get into some court. You want to watch some court?
Absolutely.
Yes, please.
Let's go.
State your name for the record, Mr. Oliver. Nope, it's still not working.
This is why I originally paused it. I wanted to say my internet's dipping. I'm going to turn my camera off just for 1 second to hopefully my internet catches back up. So
Yeah.
all right. So this guy that we're watching right now was in a clip that I played in front of Judge. It was in Judge Bryant's court, and Judge Bryant went off on this guy, the whole jail staff, and this guy was charming. I'm not saying Judge Bryant did anything wrong, but she was very annoyed that day that she saw this guy, and she was yelling at everybody. So different judge, same charming guy, and it's like a completely different environment. So this guy is fun when you actually hear him talk.
Cool.
No. No. Say something. No. You're gonna have to do something with the audio. You're unmuted here. You're unmuted and everything. So on the computer end, on the Zoom end, you should be able to speak. There was a recommendation I just got from the city attorney to dismiss.
Try hand signals if you have to, but they are working on it.
There we go. There we go. We got him. We got him.
It's
now.
working, it's working.
We got him now.
Yeah.
Mr. Oliver, I can hear you now.
You hear me now? Okay.
Yeah, I can now. I can hear you now. Hold on one second. Ms. Gatford, who's there put their appearance on for Ms. Gatford?
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Gaffer.
Okay.
I just got the recommendation from the city attorney, dismiss her city attorney. I know there's no objection to that, right?
No, Your Honor, we'd stipulate the probable cause.
All right, with that stipulation, I'm gonna dismiss the case, ma'am. If nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too as well. Thank you, Your Honor. Bless you.
Thank you, thank you. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Oliver. Mr. Oliver, state your name for the record. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you.
When I do a super chat, we hide Biggin. I just noticed that. Fred, thank you so much. That's very generous. Let me see what you said. Colin, it's been an honor to come along for this ride with you. Huge congrats from me. You have worked your butt off and definitely deserve success. I have had an absolute blast. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Fred. Fred, you have done more than just supported me since I've been monetized. You've been here since I was demonetized. Like, you're awesome, man. That's why you have your own emote, right? But thank you, buddy. I very much appreciate it. That's very generous. Also, Philip Heels, thank you for the 2 months. You're one of my favorite Australians. There's like 5, but you're one of the 5. I can't say you're my favorite because then I'm gonna get the other 4 saying, "What about me?" All right, and Kay Bush, thank you. I'm glad you watched. Thank you, and yeah, I will keep it up as long as you keep watching. And Sparkle Foods, thank you so much. All right, I want to get through those fast, so I'm not covering Biggin's face. All right, let's go.
Also, sir, Marcel Oliver.
All right, very good. Appearance for Mr. Oliver, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Oliver.
This is today is the date and time set for a pre-trial in the matter.
No worries.
Offer is
Glad to be.
pleading to the amended count of disorderly conduct or to set the matter for trial. That offer will be open on the date of trial. HIV/STD testing, misdemeanor morality class. What would you like to do, Mr. Oliver? You want to come back and see if you can do better at trial, or you want to take the deal today?
Your Honor, can I discuss this with the prosecutor?
Well, he said, I'll let you speak to Mr. Oliver.
I'm going to ask that he just give him a straight disorderly conduct and he give him a jail sentence. He's already serving. You could sentence him concurrent.
I have no objection to that, Your Honor. If it's
Waive
just a delay versus that.
He's in. Okay.
Put him in a breakout.
I appreciate it.
Read them as advice or rights. I thought you might want to come back and enjoy the show again, Mr. Oliver. I didn't know.
You a great judge. I'm telling you, very lenient, and you're to the point. I really like you, man, for real. I wish you been my judge because I'm probably in the street right now. All right, thank you, sir. So, I appreciate you.
Breakout, Ms. Soroki. Please join the room, please. All right, let's move on. Let's go Giska.
I'm here. Can you give me 1 second to get on camera?
All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus.
Uh-oh. How did I mess this up? Hold on.
Okay.
Are we off on Giska, Your Honor?
$75 for this failure.
Colin.
It's not like this is a big deal for me, and I have someone on stream. I got to make those mistakes.
If there's a way to do
it wouldn't be a Colin stream without it.
Yeah, mine's about the same way. If there's a way to screw it up, I will.
Yep, I do that every stream. All right, I think we're back on track now.
It's a stop ticket, ma'am, and we'll close the matters out. That's a 0-point offense.
We're just looking for the guy to come back.
It doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore it doesn't carry any points.
Failure to stop doesn't have any points, Your Honor?
Failure to stop has points, but the amended count of blocking traffic doesn't.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
thank you.
Fine. Now, Ms. Giska, you still owe the court a lot of other dollars down here.
All right, I don't want Miss Giska. I want the guy to come back.
I want to set a payment plan up for that other stuff because they probably will be sending you something from collections agency. All right.
Okay.
Have a great day, ma'am. Best of luck to you. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Oliver. Mr. Oliver, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, the people are recommending the charge of this be reduced to a disorderly conduct charge. My client's waiving his rights, asking the court to adopt that.
All right, I'm going to, you want to do that, Mr. Oliver?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand, please. Swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
Yes, sir.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Soroki went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, Mr. Oliver, let me draw your attention back to June the 2nd, 2022 at around 1:06 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Warren and Auburn Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on the day to be in that area around that date and time?
Yes, sir, I remember.
Did you do something out there that caused a police presence, sir?
Yes, sir.
And would you say,
Yes,
would you agree that that police presence disturbed the quiet good nature of that community?
Absolutely, sir. Yes, it did.
Very well. I'm satisfied. Are you satisfied, Ms. Soroki?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
All right. Sentence is going to be 30 days jail credit for 30 days time served.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll say 30 days time jail credit for time served. It seems like you should be out of there soon, Mr.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And I'm gonna stay away from that area.
You say what?
I'm gonna stay away from that area, I tell you that.
You don't have to stay away from that area. You just don't have to do what they said you did.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hey, listen, I'm good now. I'm just staying. I'm good, sir. I'm gonna go on my way.
Yeah, I don't think it's illegal to be in that area. That had nothing to do with what they said you did. All right. All right, Mr. Oliver. If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck, sir, and have a very good day, all right? I'm going to wait for more.
God bless you too, man.
God bless you.
From that area.
All right.
And all right. Sorry about the little snafu there. Hold on. Before, you know what? We got some budget gift memberships. Wild Horse, thank you for the 10, and Kathy, thank you for the 5. Both of you are very generous. Hold on. Let me do it. I sure do appreciate it.
I was wondering if that was going to come up.
That's good.
I can't do a Southern accent, but I'll say it in my own accent.
Yeah, no worries. I'm really surprised with that guy. I wonder what he did. And I wonder if alcohol was involved because he seems like such a nice guy. I can't picture somebody like that being an issue. Now, it could be he doesn't handle his alcohol very well.
That could be it. I don't remember what he was charged with. He was in front of Judge Bryant a couple weeks ago, and I covered him on a case. I would need to go back and look to see.
Yeah.
But Judge Bryant was just having one of her days where every little thing was annoying her. There's a phone in that little room that he was on the conference call from.
Right.
He called him while he was. Someone called the phone while he was on Zoom, and he answered it. And she went off on it. I was like, "Why are you answering the phone? Why is people calling you? What is going on?" So it's just like things that you don't want to happen in court. So I understand why Judge Bryant was being aggressive. It's like he's like one of the nicest people that we've seen in jail. So it's like why sometimes just take a breath, Judge Bryant. But I wanted to play that because it was the same guy and completely different environment.
I'm gonna probably have to jump off here. I'm starting to get hungry, and like I said, I got to get up pretty early. Thank you so much for having me over here, and it's very nice to meet you, Heather.
It's nice to meet you too. Thanks for coming.
I hope y'all have a great time.
You too. Well. Real quick before you leave, the next clip that I'm playing is a prequel to one that you played a couple days ago.
Okay.
The wild protection order case out of Washington. Thurston County. I don't know, but when everybody was playing this clip, I was trying to why do these people look familiar? I didn't watch the clip. I didn't grab it. I didn't see it. Like, why do these people look familiar? And then when I was going through my videos today, I found their original court hearing.
Ooh.
So you got to go get some food, get your rest, but check out the prequel.
Absolutely. I'll watch it while I'm making dinner.
Sounds great. Thank you for coming up, and thank you for all your support. I very much appreciate it. I sure do appreciate it.
Anytime. Y'all have a good one.
You too, baby.
Bye. Thank you. Someone just said something in the chat about you sound like Colin has a great Canadian accent. I don't know if they're joking or not, because I was just like, unless I'm rubbing off on you.
Maybe. I did get a comment the other day that said they were referring to me being Canadian, and I didn't respond to it because I didn't know how to. But it was like, oh, fellow Canuck, eh? I was like, don't know where that came from. I don't know what I said.
You had made a comment. You brought up a thing, and you were talking about Canada, and you were like, yeah, Canadian, Canada, and you were kind of you were referencing to me, but I think people took it as you saying you were Canadian.
Okay, that's fair. It might have been that video. I don't remember. It was within the last week.
Anyway.
We got some. I know you want to bounce. I know you can go hang out and chat.
I know. I find it really hard to interact in the chat while up here, and I know there's a lot of people saying things, and I want to say hi to everyone. But I just want to say one thing before I leave. I'm very proud of you. And you worked really hard to get here. And I know that some people will look at a YouTube channel and say, oh, he only has 10K subs. But I always tell you, I say this all the time, if you were in a room with as many people as you have as your, if you were as many people in the room as you had in your subs, you'd be overwhelmed, especially with the amount of people in your chat. Like right now, you have over 300 people in your chat. If you were in a room with 300 people, 300 people have showed up to celebrate you. So I think it's amazing. I think it's awesome. And a lot of people would have given up after they were demonetized, and you worked even harder when you were demonetized to make this happen. So I'm proud of you. And I just want to say thank you to everyone for supporting Colin, because you guys are the best community ever. And I'm not here for the court. I'm here for everybody else. So that's it.
What was that judge's name that we just saw?
Judge Perkins.
You are
I pay attention, Colin.
You are one day away from being a court watcher. I'm telling you. You're one day away.
It's fair. Okay. I'm going to jump in the chat now.
All right. Thanks for coming up. I love you.
Thanks for having me. I love you too. Goodbye.
Okay, bye. All right. Before we go further, Fred with the super chats. You pause the video too dang much, unsubscribe. You know what? That's fair. I do pause. I pause way too much. Way too much. And I don't know. Sorry, Fred. He left before I asked him that question. All right. Again, I kind of already told you what this next clip is. It's the prequel to a TPO case that everybody played. Everybody covered it. And it was one of those that I was like, maybe I should go grab this. And it was gone by the time I went to look when I went to look it up. So, but this is the prequel, and it's just as good as the sequel that hopefully you guys have seen. But if you want, I can link the Biggins video to this in the description afterwards, so you can see how it concludes. I just saw KCC in the chat. KCC, you played this video as well. You were one of you, Mike. I think Tommy played it. I know Biggin played it. A lot of people played this. So, but I don't think I saw anyone play the prequel.
Cool.
Hi, Your Honor.
Hi there. So we run across this from time to time, which I generally find confusing. But what happened, Ms. Stewart's on the Zoom call asking for an order, a temporary anti-harassment order, and set it for hearing against Mr. Wyatt Johnson, who's in court, and Mr. Patrick Johnson. And Mr. Wyatt Johnson is in court asking for an order against Ms. Stewart. And so it looks like everybody wants the same thing. And so that's where we're at here. And so I've read petitions on both sides, and you know, I have a number of options here. When people come in front of me in anti-harassment petitions, I could just dismiss the petition outright, say there's not sufficient evidence to support the petition, and dismiss it on the spot. I can also just set it for hearing without entering a temporary order, and then both parties appear at the full hearing to determine whether or not an order should be entered at that time. Or I can enter what's known as a temporary order. A temporary order takes effect once the other party's been served, but you're both here now. And but you still need to serve each other, and then set a court hearing within 14 days of today's date. Everybody appears on that particular date to determine whether or not the order will be extended for a year. And so that's where we're at. And so I've reviewed both petitions. Yeah, what's going to happen here today is you guys live in the same building? You live right near each other, I know.
No, Your Honor, we live about 2 blocks away from each other.
Okay. So when did the most recent, I'm going to speak with you, Ms. Stewart, when would the most recent incident happen where you felt it necessary to, looks like there's been an issue from your point of view, there's an issue.
Thanks, Heineken. Good to see you as always. I hope you have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. I will look forward to your comments on my next video. But seriously, hope you're doing well, buddy.
Of excessive noise from cars, intentionally revving up and so forth to kind of annoy people. And then apparently there was some sort of incident where the police were called. And apparently you had interactions from both. My guess is that the police told both of you to think about getting no contact orders. And so now here we are. So Ms. Stewart, when?
That's correct.
When did
the
what's
latest
the most recent
incident?
thing this happened? I'm sorry?
Yeah, Your Honor. So the recent incident happened yesterday morning, and I had a video submitted by one of my neighbors as well that I have as evidence of his aggressiveness towards the neighborhood right now.
Yeah, I didn't
And
see the
so
video. I was
during-
able to look at all the things. There were some pictures and I saw some statements, but there was no,
Yes, I didn't have
I wasn't able to see
instructions
the
on how to
video
submit.
if it was submitted. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm talking over you.
Yeah, no, I didn't have the opportunity to submit the video because they didn't give me instructions on how to do that. So that's why that was not submitted. But most of that is stated in my neighbor John's statement. So yesterday, Wyatt came up to my house, stopped in the road, revved his engine multiple times to the point that my neighbor came out. So it was my neighbor that flagged him down to get out of the car, in which he got in an argument with my neighbor out on the sidewalk, which I had on video. At that time, Wyatt goes home. Then his dad comes to my house. I work from home, for one. I was in the middle of a meeting and I have his dad pounding on my door. I open the door and he aggressively screams obscenities at me. I asked him to leave repeatedly to the point where I was screaming for him to leave because I was scared. At which point my husband was on the phone with me at that point because I was terrified. And I finally got him to leave. That's the picture that my neighbor shows of his dad showing up at my house. And at that point, I called 911 because I was scared and didn't know what else to do. I am worried that he lives so close to me. And, you know, I have an 11-year-old here. I don't want to have contact with him anymore.
We're not going to have the hearing here today. I'm going to hear from Mr. Johnson for a minute, and then we'll go from there. So I read all the stuff that you have submitted. So what's your perspective on all this briefly? I mean, she's kind of explained to me briefly why she wants an order against you.
Briefly, will my dad have to be present then for this?
What's that? Well, if she's asking for an order, yeah. If I decide the case is going forward, you know, he'll need to be here. Otherwise, in default enter,
but he'll be able to defend himself.
I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to you. You're the petitioner asking for the order. He's not. I know why she wants an order against you. I'm asking, why do you want an order against her?
Well, so on yesterday morning around 8:10 a.m., I started my pickup. My dad was right next to me within 2 minutes, probably just leaving. I came out to across from my house. There's a fenced yard and somebody was sitting there flashing their phone camera at me. And I obviously was not in the right on this one. And I kind of got very aggressive and I spun out in my own driveway and did a burnout in my driveway and then presumed onto the road. And once I saw that he started chasing me down, I stopped in front of their house and I did rev my engine and I was very upset. And once Troy decided to come out of the house, I decided to put my pickup up the road.
By the way.
Okay.
That was
so
not Troy.
You know, you'd be doing yourself
neighbor.
a favor not to interrupt people when they're speaking, ma'am.
Please pay attention to the guy in jail in the top right-hand corner. I can't stop laughing at him. He was waving hi earlier, and now he's telling her to be quiet because it's not. Oh, it's so good. This is what I'm saying. I don't know how I forgot I had this clip until I was going through my clips today to try to figure out what I was going to put in this video tonight. I'm like, oh, these are the people that everybody's been playing. That's why I know who these people are. Oh, it's good. It's good. I know there's a lot of super chats. You guys are all awesome. I'm gonna call them out after this video though. I don't want to pause it for too long. Or maybe I will. Who knows?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
You can continue.
So when Troy came out of the house, I decided that since they were calling my landlord the night before, that I would park my truck up the road. I shut it off, I locked it up, and I walked down to have a conversation with Troy. Troy was out there already screaming at me, and I asked him simply what the problem was, and I was just completely screamed at, called an arrogant little ass, a mixture of obscenities. And as that, I'm assuming who John is the guy who was out front of my driveway. He was not even close in the area. And after I just gave up on the conversation because she said that I was harassing her, I turned around, went to my pickup. I called my dad. He told me that he was calling the police and to go home. And on my way home, I'm presuming John followed me all the way back to my house, probably 20 feet from the driveway and started screaming at me when I was pulling in. And I got out, tried to have a conversation with him, and he just kept screaming at me and screaming at me. And my girlfriend was upstairs and she was watching the entire thing and just sat there berating me. And he wouldn't tell me what I was doing wrong. I kept asking, what am I doing wrong?
You just,
And-
hang on just a second.
Well, yeah.
You just told me a minute ago you were aggressive with people and neighbors, revving your engine, spinning out in maybe in your own driveway, but you still how that might be
Yes.
disturbing to neighbors.
Yes.
And you didn't have a clue as to what you were doing wrong and why all this happens.
I definitely was in the wrong there, and I was still very upset.
All right. Here's what's going to happen for today with regard to both cases. We'll set this for hearing on February 20th at 9 a.m. And you're both here today, so you both have notice of the hearing. You need to be here. I'm not going to enter a temporary order on either part right now. We're just going to set this for hearing, and then you can be present on February 20th at 9 a.m. You can Zoom into these, or you can be here in person. Doesn't matter to me. And then a judge will determine whether or not orders will be entered at that time. Harassment is a series of acts over a period of time where one person is just trying to bug each other. Not, every single incident or a single incident does not necessarily rise to the level of harassment. So I'm not going to enter an order here right now, but I will tell you both whether or not an order will be entered against either one or both of you will probably be determined by your activity over the next however many days this is. Today's the 7th. You'll be back here on the 20th, and then you can present your case to a judge, which I think is going to be me. And I will determine whether or not will be entered. All right.
Thank you, sir.
So and we're going to leave it at that. Right now what bugs her and what bugs the neighbors. And ma'am, you can understand that Mr. Johnson, I think your name is, that the thing off, was maybe bothered by getting chewed out a little bit, maybe justifiably. I'm not sure right now, but I'm not going to enter a temporary order here right now. And we'll just see where we're at in 20 days. We'll take testimony from everybody and see where we go.
Thank you.
You can wait outside. You'll get a copy of that. And then you provided an email address. So basically both of this will get emailed to everybody. And so, yeah, your father's been named as in the petition, so he'll need to be here.
Okay.
All right. You can wait outside. Someone will bring a copy of it in just a minute. Ma'am, all this will get emailed to you. We'll see you back here on the 20th.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then we're going to start up at the.
Right. So, like I said, that happened 3 weeks ago. The 20th happened. I don't know how I missed that happening, but every other channel got it, so I didn't have to go get it. So yeah, now you know how that all started. Yeah, that guy in the top right corner, Batsker, I agree with you. And I've always thought that if I was ever in jail, I would ask if I could stay longer. Like, no, I want to do everything in person so I can watch everybody else do it. I'll be fine with sitting there for hours. I don't care. But yeah, you're right. He could definitely come up with us, and he doesn't have to go to jail to watch court. All right. A lot of super chats came in. Also, before I go to the super chats, MB with the PayPal. Thank you so much, MB. I'm starting to recognize your name. So I love that you say that it's MB in chat, because there will be nights I forget. So I love that you say that. It helps me so I don't have to be like, oh, who was that? But thank you so much. That's very generous of you. I very much appreciate it. All right. I already went through these. All right. Fozzie is wrong. You don't pause enough. I agree. How dare you, Fred? I do not pause nearly enough. Fozzie is running around leaking $10 barrels. I caught one, so here you go, Colin. Anyone else catch a 10 spot? We will see. Jedi. Where's the damn cat? I took off with the other $5 I got. It took off with the other $5. Yeah, go get that cat. Go get that cat. Someone go find the cat. Thanks, Serena. Sparkle Pooch Sly. I found one. You guys, I love this. And then Heather found one too. Everyone's finding these, where's Fred just throwing money up in the air? And then Deborah Jean, one landed in my lap while I was sitting in on the porch. I'm guessing that G's wrong. Okay. But thank you so much, Deborah Jean. Very much appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Next clip, we're going to watch them Judge Slavin. This is The case itself is not that exciting, but Judge Slavin has a phenomenal speech in the middle of it, and yeah, it's a decent argument. It's a credit card default type of case, but it's a very interesting case. So be careful. You might learn something in this case. Whenever Judge Slavin whenever he's on YouTube, you're going to learn something. I just hope I'm right as Judge Slavin.
All right. All right, so this is case 2302-2144. DNF Associates versus Nicole Tyra. Mr. Fay, you had the opportunity to speak with Ms. Tyra. Was there any resolution in regards to this matter?
No, we were not able to resolve it.
All right. All right, so this is the matter. Okay, so I see that there's a motion for summary disposition. And I have a couple, so I've read the motion. So counsel, if you want to go ahead and make your record with regard to your arguing your motion for summary disposition.
Sure, I'll just do a brief one. So plaintiff is the assignee of defendant's Carson's account that was formerly with Community Bank. We have attached as Exhibit A is the chain of title verifying plaintiff's ownership. The account was originally opened January 4th, 2014. Defendant had use of the account, failed to provide any evidence of objections to the statements that were sent on the account at the time. The statements that are attached as Exhibit B, they do indicate whether or not there were any payments, purchase, interest, or fees. The last payment that was made on the account was May 16th, 2019. Then the account was charged off with a balance of $1,949.79, and that is the amount that we are seeking. That's the amount that we're seeking today. Plus costs.
All right. Counsel, just for future reference, because a lot of these, and this is true of your case and every other case that's basically some sort of credit card or credit account type thing. Tabs for exhibits are a blessing.
Okay.
Only because I have maybe 8 sheets of paper for the motion and all the other accoutrement that goes with it. And then 100 sheets for everything else. So I got to flip through and try to find one page that has at the very bottom a stamp that says Exhibit A in 14-point font. So okay. I'm trying to follow along with where's the exhibit at. All right, so I'm looking at that, but then I'm also seeing, and I see what you're saying, and you're saying, as a matter of fact, that under C9 and C10, that there's no question of fact. Now, Ms. Tyra says that, because I got a couple of questions. This Carson's isn't even in existence anymore. Is that correct, sir?
I believe so, yeah. I think that
because he went bankrupt and just shut down?
In essence, yes.
Sure. So any cards that you would have had, anybody who had a credit or an account card with Carson's was basically, you're not going to be able to use it anymore. So here you go. All right. So, and she states in her answer that the goods purchased were defective. Gift cards that were purchased for loved ones for Christmas presents were unable to be used for their value. So, and man, by that, Ms. Tyra, do you solemnly swear affirm everything you're telling me is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right. So you use this account to buy gift cards from Carson's, because I don't even know what Carson's sells. I don't know. But gift cards are an easy thing. You don't have to pick something for somebody. You just get them a gift card in places that they like to shop, or where there might be stuff that they might want. And out of all that stuff, you go and pick what you want. I'm just going to give you the card to do it. I do the same thing. That's like for sure. Okay. So you buy these gift cards for Carson's. On your Carson's card, you say, yep, I want to get some gift cards for a bunch of people. And then the company just closes up. And so basically the card that's charging you money wants you to pay for the money that you'll never be able to use, because you could, you know what, you could like not even give them their gift. You could just be like, you know what, I think I want to go shopping and I already got these cards. I'm going to go buy something. Or the cards that you have are all worthless. They're all worthless. Yet they want you to pay for said worthless items. To me, counsel, I think that's a clear question of fact. You can't charge somebody for something of no value, but you want your money. That's like, hey, I'm going to give you an empty plate and you're going to pay for the sandwich that was supposed to be on the plate, but there's no sandwich on the plate. But you're going to pay for it anyway. And you're going to pay for the service fees for somebody to wash the plate, even though the plate's not dirty, because there was never a sandwich on it. I mean, that makes zero sense. And it's definitely a question of fact. Now, the company, so the company held a gift card promotion right before they closed their stores. And this happens a lot, where they like, hey, come on in, use your Carson's card and we'll give you an extra 50% or blah, 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 or things like that at Christmas time, especially when you know you're about to go under, because I've seen it happen with other stores. Why? Because they're trying to generate liquid assets that they can use so that they can pay off their stockholders before they go. And everybody knows it's true. Giving.
And what also everyone knows is before they go is an official legal term. Everyone understood that term. It's even in writing. You can look it up.
Customers false representation that purchasing these gift cards that you can't even use. So given that, then there's late fees, because she says, I'm not paying for that because you didn't. Now, what I don't also know is, because I do see exhibit, I'm assuming B is the one that has all the statements.
Correct.
Because I never found B page 1, so I don't know which page starts there. But anyway, if I just go to the back of all the exhibits, so that would be they're in chronological order, counsel?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, I figured that just so I can. So I think that there's a clear question of fact with regard to Miss Tyra might owe money on this account, because I don't know what Miss Tyra paid. I don't know what Miss Tyra bought. If Miss Tyra, like, again, Carson sells what, like clothes and stuff?
Yeah, it's kind of like it was like a superstore. They had kind of Macy's. They had furniture, clothes, like perfume. They had.
So it's kind of like a Macy's, type of department store type thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, all right. So, because I get it on the gift card stuff. If all of this money is all purely gift card. So, I mean, I can go through here and, I mean, I can look and I see late fees, because at some.
Peeps, thank you so much for the butterflies that you just gifted me in PayPal. I very much appreciate it. That is generous. Thank you, Peeps. And if you guys haven't already bought Peeps soaps, I don't know why. They're amazing. I'm still using the 1 bar she got me. She gave me. She gave me as a gift when I was saying it was a bonus for buying Heather soap. But anyways, yeah, it's great soap and it lasts a long time. Let me go through the rest of these super chats while we're paused. Sierra, thank you. Cat is back. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Homestead Queen, cheers on the 10K. My dues for months of entertainment at night. Thanks for the hard work and providing great content for all of us here. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that you watch every night. That is awesome. I appreciate it. And Nancy for the $2. Thank you, Nancy. I hope you're doing well, Nancy. All right. Let's finish this up so we can get to a really fun Karen video. There might be one more quick video after this before the Karen video. All right.
At some point, you made purchases. Were all the purchases gift cards? Is that the only thing you bought was gift cards?
So I did. I mean, I'm sure I did buy things throughout, but I didn't have the account very long.
Right. Exactly.
And
exactly. So I don't know. Did you ever make payments on how long did you have the Carson's card open for?
I want to say, I mean, I had it when I was 2019. So, I mean, I think I had it for maybe a year. But that's another thing. Is like I
did you make purchases other than the gift cards?
I'm sure I did, and throughout the time.
Did you make payments to the financial person that's on the contract? You're supposed to make payment. Basically, did you make payments on the card?
I will pause for that. Fozzie is dumb. Fozzie is dumb. Also, Lieutenant Rachel, good to see you. I'm glad you're here tonight. Very much appreciate you being here. And Trish, thank you so much for the $2 super chat.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So I think there's a question. Listen, I don't think there's a question of fact as to the fact that there is a contractual relationship. I think that's an automatic, and both parties can agree to that. Because I would easily find that. But I think there's a question of
me fail English? That's impossible. Thanks, Fred.
Fact as to what the true balance is. It's not a matter of it's not a matter of whether or not this is an actual case. It might be a case, but some of it's flim flam and some of it's you made purchases. And I got to figure out, I think it's my duty, it's incumbent upon me as a trier of fact to say, look, show me all the purchases you made. Anything that's not a gift card, and I'm sure that Mr. Fay, that his client is the owner of this account, they have all of that. They have all of that, like literally line by line, everything that was ever purchased on the account. Okay, and let me go through it. Then let me see from you, because I mean, I don't know if you used your computer or a check, or I mean, you had to use one of those type of ways to pay for those things. So you can get canceled checks from banks. You can show me your payment statements from your online bank account that says payment to, I guess it would be Carson's or whoever the financial institution was that was running it. I mean, it's so tiny. It's so tiny to try to read.
Yeah, the check would be made to Carson's community. It's if you kind of look on the first page of a statement at the bottom.
It'd be like make payments to.
Yes.
Comedy Carson's, yeah. So make check payable to. So you should be able to grab all your checks or all your online bank statements that say, here's where I made a payment to them. Here's where I made a payment to them. Because then it just becomes math, and I'm really good at math.
I know, I like math.
I'll just figure out. I just need somebody who's the holder of records, the keeper of records, who can verify that. Yep, those are the records. Here's the records, judge. And then Miss Tyra is going to be like, well, here's my payments, here's my canceled checks, or whatever proves the payments that I made. And I'm going to see what's what. And the ones that are fraudulent, like that whole card stuff, you can't buy a sandwich and then just somebody puts a plate in front of you and says, $15 for the sandwich. You're like, where's the sandwich? There's no sandwich on there. I'm not eating anything here. Well, you're paying the $15 anyway, and we're going to start charging you late fees and everything else because you're not paying for the sandwich. You're like, well, I didn't get the sandwich. Because that's not happening. That's just fraudulent, and I'm not going to be a part of that. So I do find that there's a question of fact as to the amount. I do believe that there is a contractual relationship. Your motion for summary disposition is denied to the extent of things that I just stated on the record. And we're going to set this for now. My other question is this: do we want to do this in person? Because I think if there's going to be some paper shuffling, it's so on Zoom. It's really hard to. It's hard to hold up papers and stuff like that. We got to be able to see. I want to be able to see what in my hand, like I can go through and I go, hey, did you see this? And then everybody's got their paperwork and it's all right there. Nice little easy bundles. On Zoom, it's just too hard because then you're trying to hold up things to the camera, and I'm not looking at things like that. So we're going to set this for in person. Motion for summary disposition is denied. Counsel, do you want a bench trial?
Broken system, broken trust. Thank you. I don't know if that was sarcasm or if you genuinely mean it. I'm going to take it as you genuinely meant it. So thank you so much.
Or a jury trial?
No, bench trial.
All right. So bench trial. I'm assuming you'd have one witness, keeper of records.
Yeah,
and you can bring witnesses in, like keeper of records like that. If they had to be by Zoom, because they're basically going to lay a foundation for a piece of evidence and then see it. I mean, that's what they do. So if you have to bring them in by Zoom, because I don't know, some of these companies, they might be from another state or something like that.
Okay.
So if you have to, just let me know. And then
Yeah.
So in Exhibit B, both of the Exhibit Bs they sent me, it only lists just late fees, interest charge, and payments. On all of those, was hundreds. I had to go through every single one of them.
I'm gonna get to that part. I'm gonna get to that part as far as the discovery. I'm gonna open up discovery to one last thing, two things actually. So Miss Tyra, I'm gonna set a date for this trial. It's gonna be in person. It's gonna be March. I guess we'll go with March 29th because I already have other days taken up by other things. So bench trial is March 29th. That'll be at 8:45 in person. All right. Now by March 8th, all right. By March 8th, both parties are going to share their documents that they're going to use at the trial with one another. So what that means is, Ms. Tyra, I'm expecting that you're going to show me how you pay things, cancel checks, statements from your bank account. Make copies of it, get it all ready. Don't wait till the last minute. Have all that ready to go. And you could do it in a digital file. I don't care if you guys send it by email or by mail. If you guys want to exchange emails with one another so that you can send it and do it that way, I got no problem with that. Let me know. I'll put you back in the breakout room. From the plaintiff's side, I want every single transaction that happened on the account, because I'm going to basically figure out what does she owe? Like, what does she do on this account? Because there is probably something that's owed, but she says she made payments. I don't know what those payments are. But gift card stuff, I already know. I'm looking for that kind of stuff, but there's more. So there's probably an amount that she owes, and I just want to make sure what that amount is that's correct. So I'm going to need from the time that it opened until the time that it was last registered as anything, whether it be late fee or otherwise.
I don't think I'd be off. The account was opened back January 4th of 2014. I can almost guarantee that the statements going back 10 years are not the entire transaction or the activities on the account. To the extent that you can, I mean, obviously this didn't happen. You didn't buy these credit cards. You stated right in your, not credit cards, strike that, gift cards. You stated that you bought those right before Carson's went kaput. So I don't think that happened in 2014. No.
So counsel, to the extent that you can get a background history, a starting point as go, just so I can see what the flow is, what's owed, purchases that were made, because it also shows commonalities. It also shows like, hey, there's every once in a while buying a dress or buying an outfit or buying shoes or buying, like there's other things that are purchased. That's just a normal course of business between the two parties.
Sure.
And that's fine. That's how I would look at that anyway. But it gives me, I need to just establish a baseline as far back as I can on the financials. And then I can just ask like, hey, did you have this account and in such and such time, did you make, is this what you owed? Yeah. Okay. And then going forward from there, I can see, because that's where the problem arose. The problem arose some point in there. And I'll find where it is.
Sure. And then just so we can go back. So, Ms. Tyra, I mean, you can, if you want to answer, do you know when the cards were purchased, so we can, go back and say we need statements showing from this?
Oh, I tried to get access to those accounts. I was even on the phone with Capital One, and I have not been able to. That's what I was going to ask you guys, get access to those accounts because it was so old. Like I have no access because it was sold, and I don't know where to find the record actually. Like so that's why.
It is one of the things I've found that for places that sell the account to somebody else, like if I have everything just like point and click so that I can go online and and then all of a sudden, nope, the website's no longer good. You can't get it. You can't get access. It's like, well, that's all my stuff. How do I get access to see?
So somebody has access, and I'm assuming that's gotta be your client, because they're the ones who purchased the account, so.
But yeah, I would just, it is not
Yep.
like a specific.
Do you happen to know what year it was, like
year?
pre-Christmas or whatever it was? 'Cause I know you say
It
it's
was-
before that they closed, but.
So I think they closed in 2019. I can Google it also, but I'm pretty sure it was 2019, and that or around there was right when I bought those gift cards, and I know I bought quite a few. I had to go get new Christmas gifts for people because they could not use these cards. So I know it was around then. There might be a little bit of my own stuff, but I know I did purchase quite a bit of gift cards that year when they did in fact close that Christmas.
Okay, so like the end of 2018, 2019, right in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have to point out, but the statements that we have on file go from August 18th through 2019, and there's no purchases on there.
There's no gift card purchases on it?
There's zero purchases on there. There's payments on there. That's all.
That can't be possible. But I guess we'll just have to figure out how I can find more information, maybe bank statements or something, because it was just in order, like that's the way that it happened. So I'm not sure.
And that's why I'm saying, hey, if you can get all the transactions as far back on the account as you can, and if she can look up all of her bank statements and you guys share both of those things, maybe there might be some sort of aha moment where you're both like, okay, how about we knock off this, and you already knew what this. Okay. Because she's not under, or she is under oath only for today, for that stuff, but not for testifying purposes. And she's trying to ballpark just off the top of her head when exactly it was. If I go back, I can tell exactly what date, time I paid for something, and I know specifically what it is. It's easy for me to just find it on my computer if I gotta go back, or my bank statement will have that, I can find it. So then it makes it more direct, and she doesn't have that in front of her, so. So by the March 8th, everybody share everything. Do you guys need each other's email address? Or unless you're gonna mail it? You're gonna mail it.
Either way.
Mr. K, the Grand Rapids Suite 1 address is good, and 2618?
Correct.
All right, to the extent that you want to mail it, Ms. Tyra, you can use that. Ms. Tyra, your
Good night, Goldie, and thank you for watching and for the very nice words. I very much appreciate it.
address on that's listed on the complaint in Taylor, that's the good address if they want to mail it?
Yes.
Okay, and to the extent that you guys want to actually just email it, because if there's a lot of documents and it's just going to be a file anyway, if you want to do it by that, it might be cheaper than, or just more convenient, you can do that as well. So do you guys need each other's email addresses or no?
I can give Ms. Tyra my email address, and then if she wants to communicate,
Okay.
she can just send.
Yeah, I cut out the nonsense at the end. I should have cut it out a little bit earlier. We don't need to hear all that small talk going back and forth. Most important thing was, yeah, she bought gift cards on a store credit card. The store the store shut down. I'm gonna guess she didn't pay her bill. She's probably still owes money outside of those gift cards, but she has to prove that she bought the gift cards. So that might be hard for her to do. But I just love the Judge Slavin speech. All right, let's catch up on the super chats. Yeah, got that one. Glowing tonight. Yeah. And I'm not pregnant either, Heather. I saw those comments too. They were funny. Congrats on the 10K. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's Colin. Yeah, here we go. This is what started it. Fred, of course. Fred started a rumor like that. Thanks, Fred. And my favorite name on the internet, Indestructible Cauliflower. Congrats. Here's the 10,000 more. You are so humble and do an amazing job. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you for this and for watching and for having my favorite name on the internet. Next to Heather, of course. Well, not just Heather. My Heather. Anyways, all right. I believe there's one more court clip before we go into the special premiere of the night. I think. Let me play. I'm going to play and pause. All right. I'm so used to having my camera off. I didn't even realize I didn't have it on. Everybody that super chatted and I wasn't on camera when I said thank you, I'm very sorry. But thank you all for your super chats and your kind words. Thank you so much. All right. This one's kind of funny. This is what you don't do, right? You're on probation. You have, you're not supposed to leave. You're not supposed to leave the county usually. Sometimes the state, but generally the county without giving the court permission, without getting permission from the court. This guy decided to leave the country, and he zoomed in. I do think this is the last one before my special premiere tonight. All right, let's go.
Morning, Your Honor. Ted Friedman representing Mr. Muhammad, who is appearing via Zoom.
Mr. Muhammad,
Yes.
tell us your name and come on your camera, please.
Yeah. One second. Hasnain Fawad Muhammad.
Okay, Mr. Muhammad, this matter was scheduled today for a pretrial on a retail fraud, third degree. Your lawyer's here, and you're not. Why aren't you here?
I'm actually made a mistake. I sent the letter only in for, I had a traffic case out of your court or out of the Southfield court. I didn't do 2 letters because I had a passing in the family, so I requested
I missed it. You guys, Beetlejuice, Judge Slavin. Judge Slavin, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm sorry that you had to walk in on me, talking about you, but it was all kind words. I promise. It was all kind words. Do not hold me in contempt of court. Kind words. I said you did a good job, but thank you so much, Judge Slavin. That's awesome. I'm glad you stopped by. You know what? You guys were right. If you dropped his emoji or emote in the chat long enough, he's going to show up. So apparently that works. All right. Let's get back to the video. Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
Zoom hearing. It got approved for my other case. I didn't realize I had to do a letter for one judge and the other letter for another. So that was my mistake. But yeah, that's the reason, man.
You said you wrote a letter for someone in this, but another case?
Yeah, so I had a traffic-related matter as well from the Southfield court. So I wrote a letter requesting the judge if it's possible to be held by Zoom. And then one of the clerks, they recommended that I also contact the prosecutor or like the attorney out of Bingham Farms where the traffic-related matter was. And they said that I would have to speak with a judge to approve the Zoom thing. So the judge approved it, but I assumed that it would be for both my cases. So that was my misunderstanding. I didn't realize I had to submit a letter in for one case and also for the other, for your court as well, Judge.
How would I know? Because you get different judges presiding over different cases. And if it doesn't involve me, how would I know what you're doing?
Yeah, that was
no way.
Yeah, that was my fault. I didn't think that through properly when I was writing the letter. I should have wrote 2, one for you as well as for one for Judge Nance, but that was my mistake.
So where are you now?
I'm in India right now, ma'am.
You're out of the country?
Yeah.
You definitely ask permission to go out of the country on a criminal case.
I believe that's a bond violation as well.
Yes, it is. Mr. Muhammad, you can't just go. I understand you had some things you wanted to take care of, and it's possible that the court would have likely let you go, but you just can't do that.
Oh no, I understand that. That was my mistake. It's just I didn't think that I would send 2 letters out. I didn't know that was the requirement, so that was my fault for not writing 2 letters out.
Did you talk to your lawyer? You got a lawyer here, Mr. Friedman. Did you tell him? He could have done it.
I didn't know that.
Why do you think you have a lawyer? So no, you don't need to think too hard about anything on this case because you could call him.
No, I understand.
That's his whole.
Yeah, I understand. I thought writing a letter to the judge would be like the direct way to go. I just didn't know that it was supposed to be 2 letters. So that was my mistake that it was
what
one.
What you're supposed to do is call your lawyer. That's the first thing you should, and let him handle it. So you don't have to think about one.
That's exactly right. The letter, you're sending a letter as you're walking out the door to the airport. Call your lawyer. He'll he should have called him before. It's not like, you had to. I know it's unfortunate that he had someone in his family pass away, which caused him to go to India. Call your attorney. Your attorney can work their magic. They might be able to get you permission within 24 hours. It's not like you're leaving within an hour of finding out someone passed away to go to India. So yeah, this guy done messed up, right? Part of my English. Judge Sladen's still here. I hope he didn't hear that. But yeah, it's yeah, he should have called his attorney. The judge is right on that.
Letter versus two. This is what you have a lawyer for.
Okay.
You shouldn't be doing anything on your own in this case. Nothing.
I didn't know that was.
So what do you want to do?
You want to set this for a bond violation hearing and then reschedule this pretrial?
What do you want to say?
Well, Your Honor, everything that Mr. Mohammed has told you was news to me. He did not have. Given the reason for Mr. Mohammed's non-appearance, I would ask Your Honor to temper justice with mercy. I understand what the prosecutor asked for, but there was apparently death of the family, and Mr. Mohammed was needed to settle the estate of Mr. Worth. Your staff has given us a proposed adjourned pretrial date of March 22nd at 9 a.m. Emphasize my client that he must be here in person on that date, and proceed from that point.
Okay, on case number 22BF00360A, which is people of the village of Bingham Farms versus Hasnain Muhammad, he did submit a letter requesting a Zoom hearing for his.
I think that's a prosecutor. I don't think it. You know what? I don't know though. When he said he was in India, it looked like the guy at the podium said that's a probation violation or a bond violation, one of the two. And I thought it was the guy at the podium that said that. There's also the prosecutor table right next to the podium, so it might have been that guy. I don't know. The defense attorney might be at the podium. So yeah, one of the two.
Next court date for.
I realized I didn't narrow that down at all, because it was either going to be the defense attorney or the prosecutor, and I did not help that question at all. Sorry, Jedi.
I'm not sure what it is. Next court date.
It's the 20th of this month, Judge.
And then on the 24th of January, the Zoom hearing was granted. And then all of his notices are being returned. What's your address, sir?
27599 Gateway Drive North, Farmington Hills, in 48334.
Well, I don't know what address they had, but it was returned.
The reason it may be returned, I'm not sure. Before I was leaving to the post office to put a hold on my mail, so if it overflows in our mailbox, they just stuff it in, it crumples up. So have the post office hold it instead of delivering it for my name. So I'm not sure if that's the reason why it was returned, but that's where my mail should be going, being held at the post office until I can come pick it up when I'm back to my apartment.
Your Honor, I think at the end of the day, we're comparing apples to oranges. I mean, that's a traffic matter. This is a criminal offense. He sent a letter in one, sure, he had good faith there. Irrelevant to that, he was arraigned on this matter. I'm sure he was told you can't just leave the jurisdiction of the court, and he did that.
Well, I'm sure he was told that because it's on the bond form. It says it right there. You cannot leave the state without the court's permission. I think he read the bond form. I think he was thinking about that. Probably not. What do you want to say, Mr. Friedman?
Yeah, very briefly, Your Honor. This is a criminal.
Judging from his reaction here in a minute, he does not have any time for not coming back. You'll see it. Even though you can only see his eyebrows, you'll see it. Okay, so this is his defense attorney that's talking. So I think the guy talking is at the podium. So we clarified that.
Matter, retail fraud, third degree. Frankly, it's not the crime of the century. I've already indicated my position here. I believe certainly Mr. Muhammad should have put 2 letters, didn't. In India now. I just asked that you adjourn this to March 22nd.
Well, I'm gonna have to do that anyway. I'm not gonna issue a warrant for his arrest because he did appear here today during Zoom, so I'm not gonna do that. The question is, am I gonna set it for a pretrial and a bond hearing or just a pretrial? Well, it was March 22nd at what time?
9 o'clock.
9 a.m. is gonna be the next date. I am gonna continue his bond for now.
Please tell me your name has something to do with the Akon quote from, was that Bartender? I think it was Bartender. Bang Bang Boogie. Please tell me that's what I got that reference. You will make my night.
I asked the court.
And since he is out of the country, I'm gonna set it for bond hearing, and we'll see what I do when he comes back.
Inquire or have me inquire of Mr. Muhammad whether realistically it's going to be able to finish matters in India by the adjournment.
I don't care what his realistically is. Mr. If you can't get here by March 22nd, you got an issue.
I'm sorry.
He'd be back here by March 22nd because you left without permission. Do you understand that?
I understand. I just okay. I mean, I don't know what else I can do, but okay.
Well, sir, I just gave you the benefit of a doubt. I didn't issue a warrant for your arrest because you appeared here today, but you have to follow the procedures. And so you're gonna have to appear before me to explain all of this, even though you tried to explain it today, you're gonna have to appear back and try to explain it. Now, March the 22nd is our next date. That is a month and probably almost a half from today. You should be back by then, and if not, I don't know what you're gonna do, because at that point, I will issue a warrant for your arrest, because I haven't given you any permission to be over there.
May I address my client briefly, Your Honor?
May you address him? Sure.
Mr. Muhammad, did you understand what the judge just told you?
Yes.
We have to be here on March 22nd in person in the courtroom, 9 o'clock, Judge Johnson's courtroom, and no excuses. Okay?
Yes.
All right.
All right, so that'll complete the matter for today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me turn my camera. Yeah, not a good look. Not a good look. Leaving the country. Leaving the country. All right. All right. I'll cut up on super chats. Good. All right. Now, this one was forbidden. I should have known to put this at the beginning of the stream because this is the kind of stuff that he likes to watch. The police body cam footage. I don't generally do this. It's not my thing, mainly because I was already demonetized and I'm terrified of using other channels' content. This one's really good. And I skimmed through his past couple of videos and I didn't see him use it. So I wanted to surprise him with one that maybe he hasn't seen yet. I am going to warn you. I am going to pause it a lot because I don't know the rules on what I can, how often I have to pause specifically to not get in trouble. But I did link the channel below in the description. Should probably know that off the top of my head. I don't remember anymore. Here we go. What do we got? Police Insider TV. This is Police Insider TV. So the link's in the description if you want to go watch it without me talking over the video. It's on that channel. Hey, Miss Megadeth, thank you so much for the $2 super chat, and hiya right back. All right, so this is a Karen Potential soft sit. I don't think she's a soft sit. She says some soft sit lines. I think she knows someone that's a soft sit, and so she tries to say some things that you can tell she's not into it though. But she does make a couple lines that'll make you think that. But again, I am going to be pausing it probably every like 3 or 4 minutes just to make sure YouTube stays happy with me. All right. Pause count prediction 9. It's a 20-minute video. So 9 is that's possible. All right. Let's go.
Kidnap! Kidnap! Kidnap!
Open it.
Kidnap!
I can't. It's
Kidnap!
I'm unlocking.
On April 30th, 2022, an officer conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle with no front registration plate. As he approached the driver, he noticed that she was being aggressive and uncooperative. He repeatedly requested her to sit back in her vehicle, but the female didn't comply and continued to argue with the officer. She also refused to reveal her personal information. Here's how the events unfolded.
Hello. Can you roll your window down for me? Hi, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Excuse me.
Can you sit in the car for me?
I don't answer questions, sir, and I'm going to work. I'm late. Can you move?
Okay, I need you to sit down for me.
I don't answer questions, sir.
I'm not asking you a question.
But you violated my personal space and my constitutional right.
This is a
You
traffic
touching my
stop.
it's not a traffic stop because you pulling me in when I'm pulling into work and you touching my personal
It's not a
item.
traffic stop. Okay,
Please don't touch my personal
This
item.
isn't going to be a big deal, okay? I just
Sir,
need
but
your
please
license.
do not touch my
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Please do not touch my stuff. And
Okay.
please give me 6 feet.
Okay, I need you to take a seat in the car for me.
I do not. I work here. I do not.
That's fine. The reason I'm stopping you is you don't have a front license plate.
Well, it's a black license plate. And you want anything, you can run my VIN number. I'm not asking questions. You want anything, run my VIN number. I'm not asking questions. I'm not giving you nothing. Run my VIN number. You want some information, run my VIN number. That's all you're going to get. You are to. Because I'm not going to answer questions. I'm not giving you my identification. I don't have to answer questions. I don't have the Fourth Amendment right for consent to any searches of procedures. I'm mad as hell because you pulling me over and I'm going to work. And I am a security officer / detective. You can see my badge there. So can you please give me 6 feet? Can you please give me 6 feet, sir?
Okay, then sit in your car, please.
I will not. I don't have to. I know my constitutional right. And Amendment 1 through Amendment 11.
You know, since I have to pause the video and try to make commentary out of this craziness, I will tell you why I'm definitely not Cromwell. It was a joke from Irish Demon. He misread my name for several weeks, maybe even a couple months. Misread my name, and he would always call me Colin Cromwell, even though that was never my name. Then once he figured it out, he started calling me Colin. Definitely not Cromwell. So I changed my YouTube name just as a joke. It was only supposed to be temporary, and it stuck. It's now my name. So there you go. There we go.
And I don't have to.
150. I'll take a second. Are you going to provide your driver's license?
No, I do not have. You can run my VIN number.
You don't
and
have
the
a driver's
Constitution
license?
right, I do have to. I don't have to give you nothing. You can run my VIN number. That's it.
Okay.
I'm not giving you nothing.
You're not going to give me your
I'm not
driver's
going to give you anything. I don't answer questions. I do not answer questions. In the Fourth Amendment right, I do not consent to procedures and searches. You can run my VIN number. I'm late for work. Can you please move?
Well, you're on
you
a
want to
traffic-
speak to my manager or something? I need to go
I
to
don't
work.
need to speak to your manager. I need
Well,
to
I'm
speak to
closing
you.
my door and I'm going to go to work.
Okay. You're going to get put in handcuffs
Sir,
in
please.
about 2 seconds.
I don't have to. You're not going to detain me on a work procedure or search. On a criminal, on offense, on Amendment 1, Amendment 2, or what?
I'm stopping you on a traffic stop.
Well, traffic lights, you do not have no procedures to, of course, to go through my vehicle.
I'm not going through your vehicle.
Well, you can stop touching my property.
Were you driving this car?
Yes, I am. It's my vehicle. Run the VIN number. That's it.
Okay.
Run the VIN number. That's all I'm asking you to do. You on my
I need your
hello?
driver's
I'm
license.
asking your T Haley. What's your badge number?
710.
710 to run my VIN number. You are refusing to run my VIN number?
I don't need to run your VIN number. I need your
I'm not
driver's
going to
license.
give you anything of mine.
You were driving this
Yes,
vehicle?
it's my vehicle.
Yes, and you were driving it,
It's
correct?
my vehicle, correct. I don't answer questions, correct. I don't
I'm
answer
not asking
questions.
you. Okay.
Please do not touch my property.
I need you to sit in the car for me.
I will not, sir. Please do not touch my property.
Okay. Okay. We need to take this down a notch, okay?
Sir, I'm
You
asking
don't
you to
need
run
be
my
out here
VIN
yelling.
number.
I will. Okay.
I'm not going to ask any questions. I actually run my VIN number. That's it. So y'all, everything you need to know run my.
Well,
Am I under my
Aren't you a
commitment? I
security-
don't. Yes, I
aren't you a
am. I am
security
detective / security, sir.
Okay.
I have my own security business. I'm in 152 94 Avenue. The Fourth Amendment right, you cannot go through my vehicle.
And I'm on mute. And I'm on mute. No, Fozzie, I'm not. I literally jumped in here. I tried to pause it to bring up Dana's super chat and say thank you. I rewound it to the beginning. I was sitting there cursing myself because I rewound it, trying to find where I was supposed to be. Yeah, you know, this is what winning looks like. This is what 10K looks like. It's never gonna get better. I just, just thank you all for your patience. You guys are all awesome. Dana, thank you for your super chat. And also, Foxtrot, congratulations on the 10K. Thank you so much, Foxtrot. I appreciate the 1212. I don't know if that number means something to you, but I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Now let's go back to see if I'm anywhere close to where I thought we were stopped at.
Sir, in the Fourth Amendment right, you cannot go. No. In the Fourth Amendment right, you cannot. And the fourth, my boss is here. I'm at work. You're violating my commitment events. Do not go through my vehicle. In the Fourth Amendment right, you just violated my constitutional Fourth Amendment right. You just touched inside my vehicle. When I just said in the Fourth Amendment right, you cannot touch my personal items. When you reach inside my vehicle, can you please?
Instead of raising your voice,
I'm not raising my voice. You violated.
All right. Did we see the part where he found the marijuana in her door? It was in her door. That's what we missed. I don't know if we got if I may have skipped that part with the rewind, but the door is wide open and she had marijuana and the cops literally saw it. So that's what happened. So if I missed that part, I'm sorry. Again, go click on the link in the description. You can watch this without me rewinding and without me pausing. Also, we just got Pat's Cats for 4 months. Love seeing the 4 months. Thank you so much, buddy. Good to see you, and thank you so much.
I'm trying to, but he's being an asshole. When he ain't giving me 6 feet, it's COVID. Please give me 6 feet, sir.
Okay, so you are raising your voice.
Sir, can you guys give me 6 feet? Can you give me 6 feet?
All right, I don't have anything else to do tonight. I'll just rewind it. We'll just rewind it. You guys didn't see them find the weed, so sorry, marijuana. I don't know if weeds. I keep saying it. We're just gonna rewind it. Kind of. I mean, I'm not doing anything. This is all I got left to do tonight. Besides Discord party afterwards.
Right, you touching my. It's not a traffic stop because you pulling me in when I'm pulling into work and you touching my personal items.
Okay,
please don't touch my personal
This
items.
isn't going to be a big deal, okay?
Sir, but please do not touch my stuff.
Okay.
Please do not touch my stuff.
Okay.
And please give me 6 feet.
Okay, I need you to take a seat in the car for me.
I do not. I work here. I do not.
That's fine. The reason I'm stopping you is you don't have a front license plate. Okay?
Well, it's a black license plate. And you want anything, you can run my VIN number. I'm not asking questions. You want anything, run my VIN number. I'm not asking questions. I'm not giving you nothing. Run my VIN number. You want some information, run my VIN number. That's all you're going to get. You are too. Because I'm not going to answer questions. I'm not giving you my identification. I don't have to answer questions. I don't have the Fourth Amendment right for sent to any searches of procedures. I'm mad as hell because you're pulling me over and I'm going to work. And I am a security officer / detective. You can see my badge there. So can you please give me 6 feet? Can you please give me 6 feet, sir?
Okay, then sit in your car, please.
I would not. I don't have to. I know my constitutional right. And Amendment 1 through Amendment 11, I don't have to.
150, I'll take a second. Are you going to provide your driver's license?
No, I do not have. You can run my VIN number.
You don't
and
have
the
a driver's
constitutional
license?
right, I do have to. I don't have to give you.
Was I on mute when I said that story 10 minutes ago? I might have been. I was on mute apparently for a long time. So if you guys didn't hear my explanation of why it's definitely not Cromwell, then yeah, I'm going to have to tell the story again.
Nothing. You can run my VIN number. That's it. Okay. I'm not giving you nothing.
You're not going to give me your
I'm not going to give you anything. I don't answer questions. I do not answer questions. In the Fourth Amendment right, I do not consent to procedures and searches. Number, that's it. I'm late for work. Can you please move?
Well, you
want to speak to my manager or something? I need to go to work.
Need to speak to your manager.
Well, I'm closing my door and I'm going to go to work.
Okay. You're going to get put in handcuffs
Sir,
in
please.
about 2 seconds.
I don't have time. You're not going to detain me on a work procedure or search. On a criminal, on offense, on Amendment 1, Amendment 2, or what?
I'm stopping you on a traffic
For a
stop.
traffic light, you do not have no procedures to question me or to go through my vehicle.
I'm not going through your vehicle.
Well, you can stop touching my property.
Were you driving this car?
Yes, I am. It's my vehicle. Run the VIN number. That's it.
Okay.
Run the VIN number. That's all I'm asking you to do. You,
I need your
hello.
driver's
I'm
license.
asking your T Haley. What's your badge number?
17.
17 to run my VIN number.
Okay.
You are refused to run my VIN number.
I don't need to run your VIN number. I need your
I'm not going.
No worries, Dave. It really quickly, because you know what, I gotta pause it every excuse me, every so often. Again, click the link below if you don't want to hear me blab over this. But it came from Irish Demon. He misread my name for a couple months. He thought my last name was Cromwell. It was not. Then he started calling me Colin. Definitely not Cromwell. I changed my name to that as a joke, and it just stuck. That was about 2 years ago, and it stuck. All right, there we go. That was a quick version.
I'm going to give you anything of mine.
You were driving this vehicle?
Yes, it's my vehicle.
Yes, and you were driving it,
It's my vehicle, correct. I don't answer questions, correct. I don't answer questions.
Okay.
Please do not touch my property.
I need you to sit in the car for me.
I will not, sir. Please do not touch my property.
Okay. Okay, we need to take this down a notch, okay?
Sir, I'm asking you to run my VIN number.
I will, okay.
I'm not going to ask any questions. I ask you to run my VIN number. That's it. Tell y'all everything you need to know about my VIN number. Tell y'all everything you need to know about me. That's it.
Okay, but I need to make sure that you're a valid driver, okay?
I am a valid driver. My VIN number will tell you that.
No, the VIN number will tell me the car's history, not you. Okay?
She continued to ask the officer to run the VIN number through his records.
This isn't a big deal.
It is a big deal because I'm asking you to run my VIN number. You don't want to run my VIN number. So.
I will run your VIN number. Okay? I was just going to give you a warning for not having a front license plate.
I don't. You give me a citation, I'll answer a question. That's it.
Okay. So she doesn't want to give me her license.
You can run my VIN number.
She just wants me to run her VIN. That's it.
Run my VIN number. I don't answer questions. And a Fourth Amendment right, I don't consent to procedures to search.
Okay, well you at least need to identify yourself.
I
do. You have your
run
driver's
my
license?
VIN number. I do. I don't have. I don't
okay,
answer
VIN
questions.
number is identifying your
I
vehicle.
don't answer questions.
We need to identify you as a person.
I don't answer questions, sir. I don't answer questions.
All right. Are you going to give me your driver's license or no?
I'm going to let my windows up because my windows up and it's going to rain.
All right. So you got open cannabis right here. So that's going to get taken for now.
Sir, can you? I don't present. In a Fourth Amendment right, you cannot go to my vehicle. Sir, in a Fourth Amendment right, you cannot go. No. In the Fourth Amendment right, you cannot. And the fourth, my boss is here. I'm at work. You're violating my commitment events. Do not go to my vehicle. In the Fourth Amendment right, you just violated my Constitution Fourth Amendment right. You just touched inside my vehicle. When I just said in the Fourth Amendment right, you cannot touch my personal items. When you reach inside my vehicle, can you please?
Instead of raising your voice,
I'm not raising my voice. I'm trying to, but he's being an asshole. When he ain't giving me 6 feet, it's COVID. Please give me 6 feet, sir.
Okay, so you are raising your voice.
Sir, can you guys give me 6 feet? Can you give me 6 feet? It's not valid my Constitution, right? Okay, I'm gonna talk to you.
Okay, so
you can run my VIN number. That's it, sir. Run my VIN number. Run my VIN.
Fred, you know what? I need to stop calling you Fred. I'm probably confusing some people. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. And I don't know that this is the actual video, and I don't know. I don't think she ever says where she got it. I have no idea. And wow, thank you, super generous super chat. Thank you so much, Crooked Cat Lane. All right, Crooked Cat Lane. Thank you so much. That's very generous. Sorry if I butchered your name. I'm not great at reading names. Just ask everybody in the chat. Thank you so much. That's super generous. Congrats on the 10K, big fan. I'm the quiet type, so I never chit chat. A great job building the community and maintaining a positive educational culture on YouTube. Thank you so much. That's a very generous super chat, and thank you. I you know what? I'll say thank you one more time. Thank you. All right.
Number, sir.
The VIN, we're not trying to get the VIN right now. We're trying to identify you as a person, okay? You are standing with your door open.
He put me in.
We found cannabis
in
your car.
In my car. Yes, I smoke.
So this right here.
It's legal.
This
it's
right
legal,
here.
Sir. It's legal.
This is legal.
Not legally.
This bag is open. This is not
what type of medical procedures I have. I don't answer questions.
You don't want to identify yourself, so how would I know?
Ma'am, this bag is not approved.
All right, I'm going to give you one more chance to give me your driver's license or identify yourself.
Sir, can you call your sergeant? Can you call your sergeant?
You're going to get put in handcuffs and you're going to go in the back of my car.
Miss Sergeant Formington. I'm gonna put you over from the T head. I'm in Sergeant Formanton. This is Officer Taylor. I'm gonna put you over at B Taylor and B Taylor. I'm in Officer. I'm at 152 94 Avenue and KG Boulevard on my way going into work. They put me over for a traffic stop. I told them I don't consent to Fourth Amendment rights. I don't answer questions. They are peer pressuring me to give them my ID. I told them I don't answer questions and I don't have to consent to what they're doing to me and my constitutional right. So they're telling me I'm going to be detained on parole procedure. They cannot detain me. I know my constitutional right. They're trying to fear me and they're trying to scare me. So can you please contact my son's father of the sergeant of my company, please?
What?
The woman was showing no signs of complying with the officers.
Can you please get your hand off my property?
I'm going to give you one more chance to tell me
Sir,
your name and give me your
I
license.
just gave you a chance to run my VIN number.
I feel like that was a type of comment that I usually make. The woman's showing no signs of complying with the officers. Yeah, that's exactly a Colin comment. Whereas everyone already knows that, and I just had to pause it just to say something to, not give me a flag on YouTube, like I'm doing right now. It's still funny when you hear someone else do it, though.
I don't answer questions. That's it.
Okay.
I don't answer questions. I'm in work. You want to talk to my manager? You can talk to my manager. Any questions, you can talk to my manager. I don't talk to police officers.
Okay.
Am I under my
But aren't you a
commitment? I
security-
don't. Yes, I
aren't you a
am. I am
security
detective / security, sir.
Okay.
I have my own security business.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So you're not going to identify yourself, right? You're not going to identify yourself?
Man, this doesn't need to be this difficult. It really doesn't.
Yes, Miss Formanton.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yes. I'm trying to see what is the proper cause of him to pull me over. He said it's a traffic
No front
stop.
plate.
He said it's a traffic stop or front plate. So I asked him to run my VIN number. He's refusing
I
to
don't
run
need
my
your
VIN
VIN
number.
number.
And he said we don't need my VIN number, but his VIN number would tell him if my car have insurance. It would tell him who I am.
It won't.
It won't.
My VIN number would tell him who car it registered to.
Okay, but we don't know if the registered owner is you. You could be anybody. This car could be stolen.
After I give you my license, after I give you my name, I'm not gonna give you my license. I'm gonna give you.
When I interviewed Judge Slavin, he said that it doesn't work legally, but every once in a while you'll find a judge that just doesn't want to put up with it, or a prosecutor that just doesn't want to put up with it. And if it's a small enough charge, they'll just be like, "No, I'm way too big." That has happened before. Unfortunately, South States take that as a win, and that's the basis of every argument they have now. But it does happen.
My name, you can run my identification. I want truck badge number, and I
Already
want
gave
truck
it to you.
badge number, and I want truck card, I want truck business card, I want
I don't
your both
have one.
business card. I don't have a license.
Okay. So you were never issued a license, or you just don't have your license on you?
All right. You're not going to give us your
I'm
name
gonna
or
give
license?
this in my locker. I have nothing. That's why I'm trying to get into my locker.
Okay.
I'm late to work.
Do you
My
have a-
second job.
Do you have a name?
I can get it. You give. I don't want to. I just give my identification because I'm on recording. So my identification to show that I cooperate. Since you want to be an asshole and keep touching my car. So I know.
Well, you
what
got
I'm
out of
going
the car. I don't know why you got out in the
because
first
I'm going to work.
Okay.
When I put in, I come in, I see the stop sign. When I stop, this is my parking spot.
Okay.
So when I stop here, I get out the car, I see you walking up to my vehicle.
Yeah.
I don't see you behind me. I see you when
You
I
didn't see
get
the lights
out.
behind you or anything?
I was parking. I've been parking for 4 weeks.
It's not a parking spot.
Well, I don't get a ticket
And I
because
asked
it's
you to
a
stay in your
private
vehicle,
spot.
and you didn't want to stay in your vehicle, right? You just made this 100 times more difficult than it has to be.
9th Alicia Taylor, run my name, please. I go to work.
Did someone just?
That's my name. 1024 1993 Alicia Taylor. Can you please run it? Please, I'm late. You're wasting my time.
You're the owner
with
of
your
this car,
time.
right?
Yes, I am. I just told you you're gonna keep asking me the same question, sir. Run my VIN number and run my name. I'll give you my citation so I can go to my work. And please, can you get your hand off my property?
I'm not. No.
Okay.
I'm going to say no, because every other car, she is perpendicular to every other car in that parking lot. And when the police officer just looked the other way to see the behind the car, the parking lanes were in the same direction. So she's not in a spot. She's not.
Stop calling me right now.
She continued to refuse the officer's command, completely escalating the situation.
All right. Can you step back here with him?
I will not. I'm not being detained.
You are.
I will not. You are
Because
my
you had
name.
open cannabis right now,
Yeah,
so
you
now
can
your
run my
car's
name.
going to get searched. Okay.
You cannot. A
I
Fourth
can.
Amendment right. Excuse me. I am in Hedger Park. This is T. Haley. He asked me to give him my name first. I don't have to on a commitment right. I don't. But I agreed to give him Alicia 1024. This is my car. Yes, I had cannabis that is legal in Chicago, Illinois, of Orland Park.
Okay.
This is my VIN number.
So this car's not
I asked him
registered
to run my, yes, it's under my name.
It's not.
I asked him to run this number, my VIN number. When you run my VIN number, it's under Alicia Taylor. I gave him my name.
Who's
I gave
Malik?
both of them my name. Yes, thank you for watching. Please share this video.
Keep going.
No, I'm not going. You can share I just gave you my name. I do not. Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Please go. Hell no. Please go. Cajun, come out. Help! Kidnap! Kidnap! Kidnap!
Open it.
Kidnap!
I can't. It's
Kidnap!
I'm unlocking it.
Kidnap! Kidnap! They're kidnapping me! He kidnapping me! Alicia! For! Alicia! Alicia! No, hell no. No. Help me! Help! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help! Help me! Help me!
This lovely lady is being kidnapped by the police. That's exactly what's happening. You see how she's yelling for help and they're tackling her to the ground. Yeah, she's clearly in the right here. She has done nothing. Yeah, I'm not going to keep doing that. I'm not going to keep doing that. Someone's going to clip that and make it sound like I really believe this. Yeah, no, yeah, no one knows what's going on. No one does.
Help me! Help me! Help me! Share that video! Share that video! Share that video! Share it! Help me! Help me! No! No! Hell no! Hell no! Because I'm not resisting! I gave you everything you want and you still locking me up! No, you're racist! No! Hell no! Call a female sergeant and I go! Call a female officer, I go willingly! Because you're violating my rights! No! No, and I have a medical
Give us your
condition.
hand, ma'am.
I was standing, I have a
Give us your
medical
hand.
condition. I have a hip replacement in my leg.
Okay.
I have a metal pen in my face.
Give me your right
It is
hand.
hurting me.
Give me your right
I
hand.
will get up and walk, you're hurting me.
Give me your right hand.
I cannot.
Give me your right hand.
The metal plate is hurting me.
No one's hurting you.
Give me your
I
right
have a
hand.
metal plate in my face and my leg.
Then why are you running?
Because you're scaring me. You unlocking my door. I gave you my name. I gave everything you asked for. And you're still trying to put me in handcuffs. That is illegal.
Ma'am, give me your right hand.
I cannot. I'm
me your right
scared. I'm scared. No.
Don't be
I'm scared because you're scaring me. You're scaring me. No, I will get up willingly.
Give me your right
Can
hand.
you get my balls first?
Give me your right hand.
Please get my balls. I
We'll
will
work
get
on that.
willingly.
Give me your right.
Yeah, the seashells in the hair. It definitely Jack Sparrow look to it. Yeah, he was a cool character.
Hand
I
first.
will get up.
Give us
We
your
got
hand.
it. Give me your hand and then we can get up.
Do not put me in handcuffs because I'm not going
Ma'am?
to risk. Help! Help me, kidnapping! They're kidnapping me!
Give me your hand.
Give him your hand now.
No, you're kidnapping me! You're kidnapping me! They're kidnapping me! They're kidnapping me! They ain't doing anything, they're kidnapping me! Hey, one here! Alicia! They're 24-1993! Alicia! 24-1993!
Relax.
Alicia Taylor, they're 24-1993! No, I do not consent to the question! No, let me go, I work here!
Just one.
No, I work here, let me go! I work here, let me go!
Let's get her up.
Let me go! Shut that video, please shut that video!
All right, let's get her
Shut
in the
my
car.
video! Shut my video, please shut my video!
All right.
Shut my video!
All right, we're gonna help
Shut
you
my
up.
video! No, I want to get up!
We're gonna help you up.
No!
The officers tried to help her stand up, but she wasn't willing to cooperate.
You're scaring me! No, they didn't help me, let me go! They didn't.
Thank you so much, Mia Mina, for the 4 months. That's awesome. Thank you very much. I sure do appreciate it. I sure do appreciate it. I'm gonna perfect my big and southern drawl. Sure do. I sure do appreciate it. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. All right, what do we got left? Got about 6 minutes left, so I'll pause it at least one more time. So let's go.
Right here, let me go, please! You're scaring me, let me go! Let me go. I gave you everything
We're
you
gonna
asked
help you
for.
out.
Let me go. I gave you everything you asked for. No, I gave you everything you asked for. You still threw me and still trying to. No.
Well, let's get that sorted out. What's your first name, ma'am? What's your name?
She's saying Alicia.
Alicia.
I gave you everything you
Hi.
asked for.
Hi.
For a search. Yeah.
Hi, Alicia. Yeah, Laughing's here. We're almost here.
Alicia.
Alicia, you're gonna sit up on your butt, okay?
This is fucking embarrassing.
Alicia, let's sit up on your butt, okay?
Alright, I'll just give 30 the check while being then 20.
Alicia, look at me. Look at me. Hey, look at the police. Look at right here in the clothes, plain clothes. Hi. Time to sit up on your butt. Time to sit up on your butt, okay? Yeah, you're not gonna sit face down in the grass though, okay? Let's sit up on your butt. We'll help you up. There you go. Face everybody. You want help up or do you want to sit for a second? Hey, do you want help up or do you want to sit for a second? You gotta answer the question for me, okay? You know what won't be embarrassing? We'll get you in a car, get you into a police station. How's that sound?
No, I work here.
Okay.
I did nothing wrong.
We're gonna have to sort that out at the police station, okay?
How? And I work here.
Okay. Hold on,
Can you
hold on,
please
hold
get
on.
my manager first to get my stuff and my keys to get to my husband?
Ma'am, we'll take care of that. You need
No,
to
please
relax.
get my manager to get my phone and my keys to get to my husband to pick up my car from here. I have time. It's because no, he's sir. You're the sergeant, right? Can I talk to you?
So is he. He's a sergeant.
Can I talk to both of you?
Yes, let's do it by the car.
No.
You're out in public.
I don't want to
in front
get
of
into the
everybody.
car. 'Cause I didn't do anything to go and locked up.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. What do you have to say?
I put in right here. I work here. I start work at 4 o'clock. I come here early 3:30 every day.
Okay.
He put in behind me. I didn't see him. I got out my car with my grocery bags and everything. He say, "What's your name?" I said, I don't consent to search it.
Okay, well
Then,
that
wait.
right there.
No, wait.
Finish.
After he said that, I got him Alicia. I gave him everything. He turns around and said, "I'm gonna take you in." I say, "For what?" "I gave you my name. Please run my name. Please run my VIN number." And he scared me and started getting in my car. Both of them started getting in. I tried to run to get my boss because
You can't do that.
they're scaring me. I'm already. I'm at work
You
here.
need to breathe.
I have a.
Breathe.
I didn't do anything wrong.
That's why we'll sort that out.
No, because I'm already got a case going on in Chicago. If I go to fucking jump anything, my eyeball is. I didn't do anything. No, please get my manager. I want to talk to my husband.
She was behaving in a very agitated manner, not allowing the officers to explain the situation to her.
Your manager husband?
Yes.
I still love it. I still love the comments because I do that all the time. Please, everybody, go check out Police Insider TV. This was great. Actually, Night of Nice sent me this video last week, and it was on a day where I was just tired of court. Like it was I don't know, like a Tuesday or Wednesday, just watching court for 8 to 10 hours, and I was just tired of court. And he just randomly sent me this clip, and I was laughing so hard. It's not something like, yeah, we're all laughing, but I kind of feel no, I'm not even going to say that. I'm not going to try to take back my words. I was laughing. Anyways, there's like 3 or 4 minutes left. I'm going to let this play out. No, I'm not. I got to pause it at least one more time. So let's just go.
No, my manager's here. I'm supposed to start work right
guessing
now.
that's your phone right there.
Yes, I started recording because I got scared.
That's fine.
This bullshit.
We're all recording too. Everybody's recording.
Yeah, I recorded everything he did to me. He violated every my rights.
Well, let's get that sorted out.
I don't want to go to the police station because I didn't do anything
Alicia,
wrong.
There's a proper way to
Can
do
you just
that.
run my name, please?
There's a proper way to do things, though. This isn't it, okay? This isn't it, all right? So let's not sit out here any longer. Let's sort things out.
Can you tell me where I'm going to the police station?
The officer said you're in custody. You're under arrest.
For what?
Obstructing identification.
I gave you my name. It's on your camera.
15 minutes. You wouldn't give me your
Nobody
name.
is guilty
I just
until
put
there's
it
a
in
court
not
of
even
law.
4 minutes ago.
We're trying to sort this out within 5 minutes of being on the ground. Let's go sort it out standing up like
I'm
adults.
supposed to get to work.
Come on.
You can still be at work in an
How?
hour. Okay?
How? I'm going to get here. I'm going to get out.
First off, we can bring you back here. The police station's not far. Not just
back here.
look at me. Okay?
We can make some.
I'm not trying to avoid that. That is one of my favorite times of my videos. But there's still 4 minutes left. So I just looked at the timestamp. There's 4 minutes left remaining of this video. And then it's my outro. So I'm going to pause it one more time at 2 minutes. And then I'll let it play out. Like, again, I don't know how often I have to pause it when I use clips from other people's channels. Again, the link for this video without my interruption is in the comment. Please don't message me or comment and say I interrupt too much. I'm doing it on purpose because I don't know what the rules are to do this. So there we go. One more pause to say thank you and goodbye, and that's coming in 2 minutes.
Phone call.
Listen, my phone,
Why not right this second? You're gonna go to the police station. You'll make your phone call.
I put your shoe back
So I'm under arrest.
You're under arrest.
For
Correct.
So,
For obstructing identification.
so I have to go to the police station.
Yes.
One,
and then
3, 2, 3.
all your stuff is
I
gonna
get my
follow you.
keys.
Everything's gonna follow you. Okay.
I want to lock all my stuff and get my stuff.
You want to go with the
We'll lock your car.
Do you want to go in her car? A different car from the other officer? Because she's got to search you, make sure you don't have stuff on you. Sound good?
I
Let's
don't
go in
have
her
nothing.
car.
I have marijuana in my car. That's it.
Okay,
my
that's
food.
probably a reason why they were going to search your car. But can we go with Officer Laughing? How's that sound? Great.
I'm gonna.
Great.
Alicia,
relax. You're good.
It's great, man. In front of my job.
Listen, nobody's even out here. The only people out here are you and us.
This is camera. They see this shit. How would you like if somebody do this shit from you guys' job and just be okay with it? Just get in the car, walk away. It's not on me, but my money that I work with and my phone and everything that I fucking work with for work. What do you mean, calm down, man? I literally just came to work and just got arrested.
Alright, turn around.
Are you serious? Please don't manhandle me. I'm telling you, there's nothing on me.
Doesn't matter. You're going in my car. I have to pat you down.
Safety.
I'm honest. I'm a security. I'm on security business. This is why this is standing because
Thank you guys. All the great messages that you guys sent me tonight. I appreciate all of you. It's been fun. It's been a fun journey. It's been stressful too. It's been stressful. There were times where I wanted to stop being a YouTuber. It was a tough 3 months being demonetized. It really was. But you guys are all awesome, and you kept me coming back, and I appreciate it. Legal fiction. Just one more pause, unless you get super chats. I paused it, and because I'm delayed, I probably paused it right when you sent that. So, but I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it. All right. Yes, we are going to be hanging out in Discord after this, but I am going to let this video finish. Like I said, just about 2 minutes left. It's at 1 hour and 14. I think the video itself was 1 hour and 16 minutes. So, yeah, it might be just less or just more than 2 minutes left. So I will let it play out. So you guys are awesome. Thank you, everybody, for helping me get to this point. And so a group of people that do not think enough that I need to get better at thinking. All of my lovely mods. All of my mods do a phenomenal job. I talk to most of them each and every day. And yeah, they do a great job. So everybody, please thank the mods. It's a very thankless position. I try to say thank you and, be friends. But, sometimes like when you get busy, you just rely on your mods. It's, and let's be fair, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say they're the middle management of YouTube. I mean, they kind of are. But they're awesome. They're what helps me because I don't have to pay attention to the chat. So the mods are freaking fantastic. So you guys all rock. Let's see. Who else? Fozzie, thank you. Thank you for the great, compliment. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, buddy. All right. As I'm trying to knock my microphone off the stand, I don't think I have anything else left to say. I think I thanked everybody, got through all the super chat. You guys are all awesome with the super chats. You guys were more than generous tonight. I was joking with Heather. I said, I got to find a way to hit a milestone every single night because this has been an amazing night. But thank you so much. Let's go hang out on Discord. Let's have a good time. You guys are all awesome. I can't say that enough. And let's finish. Hold on. Hi, we just told I missed the super chat. I did miss the super chat. Thank you so much, Heather, for letting me know that. This is my vote for more pauses on the way to 20K. There we go. Thank you so much, Horse and a Beer. Also, I don't know if you heard me shout you out the other day. So Horse and a Beer dropped a super chat right when I hit the end of a stream like 2 or 3 nights ago. And I thanked him on my next stream. I don't know if you were here, though. I don't know if you were here when I did that. So thank you for both super chats. I very much appreciate it. But all right, yeah, I'll pause it as much as you guys want me to. I love talking. We could just make this a talk show with just a little chord in the background if you want. All right, let's finish this clip. Thanks, everybody. Let's go hang out on Discord.
I have my own security business. Do not embarrass me.
The faster I pat you down, the faster you get in here, okay?
Ready? Come on.
bullshit, man.
Somebody go in there with you. Sal, you want to go in there with you?
Here's what the officer told their superior.
So stop the car.
Okay.
Right when I come to her, she gets out. I tell her to sit back in her car. She starts mouthing off to me, saying, "No, I'm not. I don't have to." Said, asked her about 20 times for her ID. "No, you could run my VIN. You could run my VIN." Okay. Asked her for her name. "I don't consent."
Fred with the first extra pause of the night. I don't know about the other mods, but Colin pays me well. Plan on retiring early with this mod income. Yeah, I pay you right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Thank you for letting all the mods know. I'll be happy to pay them 3 times as much as I pay you. I will be more than happy to do that. So congratulations, Fred. All the other mods make 3 times 0. But though I appreciate you guys, and thank you, Fred, for all the generosity.
To searches, I'm not answering any questions. Finally, I'm like, "All right, Taylor, she's gonna go." Then she starts saying, "I'm Alicia, Alicia." This car's registered to me, so we run the plate. Comes back to Malik something. Okay. Then I'm like, "All right, step away from the car. Like, your car's getting searched for the weed." I pulled out weed. I don't know if it blew away.
Okay.
It was in the door.
So you smelled it. You could see it plain view.
Well, I was already talking to her. She came. The door was open
Right.
the whole traffic stop, and it was sitting in the door.
Okay. Plain view. Okay.
So then I'm like, "All right, she's gonna go." She climbs in the car. Tally's trying to open the door. She locks the door. She's in the passenger seat.
Okay.
Finally, Tally goes back around the car by me.
Thanks, Legal Fiction. I do take care of my mods. Just, behind the scenes type stuff.
Then she hops out and runs and tripped her right there and fighting with her.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so you have obstructing ID and you have resisting. Sorry, running into the job?
She just was running towards the
I asked her
street.
for her license
Took
like
off.
20 times. She's
Well,
like, I don't
here's the thing.
consent to anything.
She said she's got a case pending right now.
It's probably
I guarantee
doesn't want to curse her.
has the dope in there. It just maybe she's even suspended. We don't even know yet. Did we get her license back? No. Okay, so maybe that she just got super
I don't even know who
freaked
she is
out
yet.
about that.
She
She
said,
was looking at her phone, and then she looks at her phone and goes, "I'm Alicia Taylor," reads off the birthday real quick. So I don't even know if that's her. Someone probably texted her their
All right,
info.
so then we'll have to have her printed right away for ID,
Yeah.
and then we'll figure that out, then we check it. But I mean, you've got right now, you got obstructing ID, and you've got resisting arrest, and you're taking off in the traffic stop, and then whatever traffic offenses you have, and then at this point.
The female was charged with resisting arrest.
All right. The video actually cuts off right after this, so I'll keep that on the screen so you can see what she was charged with for about, like 5 seconds, and then I'll throw my outro out there. So again, thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Let's go hang out on Discord. Just gonna wait a couple seconds so you can read this if you want to. And Heather, you missed my last payout. Yeah, I missed. Yeah, apparently now mods are gonna start asking for money. Thank you for whoever who started that. Angie joined late to the party, but congrats, Colin. Thank you so much, Angie. You guys are all awesome. My mods are awesome. They deserve to get paid. I really wish that I could somehow figure out how to do that. Maybe in the future. Maybe that's the 20K goal. All right. This is it. I'm gonna hit this button and the outro is gonna pop up. So let's go hang out on Discord. I'm gonna go say goodnight to Heather. So I won't be there right away, but I'll be there shortly. You guys all have a great night. Until next time.